Hello everybody, my name is Quags. I hope you're having a wicked good day because today we are doing something interesting, which is a 1.10 update. So yes, it's been out for a while. I thought it'd be kind of interesting to do one myself, explaining some things to you guys if you guys didn't know exactly what was added. So I thought it'd be pretty interesting, and I have set up a whole little place here and a little extra place over there, which you will see soon, and some extra other stuff. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the auto jump. So if you go to options, I'm pretty sure it's in controls, there's auto jump here at the top right. So if this is on, it literally does auto jump. So if you have like an obstacle that's a 1 block up, it will automatically hop it for you. Now I actually played an Egg Wars. I wanted to record it with this on, and it freaked me all the hell out. I literally ran right off the edge. I had no idea what was happening, but either way, it does little jumps for you, which is interesting, but also can be very painful at the same time, because like it's slower. It doesn't really like see. I'll run into it. Like it works the same way. It's just if you prefer that, I guess, then go for it. All for everything, I guess. So I'm gonna go back and actually turn it off because I can't stand it personally. I like having all control, like being able to jump stuff myself where you can do like that. Or actually, bad example. But either way, next is going to be a new animal they actually introduced. It's known as the polar bear. So it when you kill it, if you do kill it, because let me warn you now, I didn't know this, but when it's an adult, which I probably actually should have thought of this, if there's a little baby cub near it and you try to go attack the cub or go near the cub, the adult will attack you. Do not do it. Don't ever do it. It will not end very well for you. It will actually attack you. It's also found in the ice plains, the ice mountains, and ice spikes. And once you do kill it, it will has a 75% chance to drop fish, which is very common, and the 25% chance to drop salmon, which is okay, I guess. I don't really see the difference between the two. I mean, it's probably a cooking recipe, but either way, they're both food. And getting fish from the bear either way is kind of odd. Like, I get it hunts fish, but don't you want meat from it? Like bear paw or something? Anyways, so let's head on here. And yeah, I built a little ice room where we can then place the bear. This is what he looks like. He is like the cutest freaking thing ever. Now, oh my good god. But yeah, he's literally the cutest thing. Now, I want to spawn more and try to get a little baby cub, but I have a feeling it's not going to happen. Yeah, that's already enough. That's already way too much. Yeah, but you get a little baby cub. He's really small. It looks like a little baby sheep and stuff. Dude, I'm sorry. I have to keep you in there. So the next thing that we're going to show is actually something called a structure block and a void block. So these are pretty interesting. I've always wanted them to add this feature where you can then save your build and get rid of, well, add empty spaces. This I didn't know, actually. I'll explain that in a second. But this actually can save, load, rotate. It's pretty much a copy and paste tool, which is absolutely awesome. If you guys have ever used, what is the mod? World Edit? Then you will definitely absolutely love this block because it's actually in the game now and you don't actually need the mod, which is super amazing and saves me all the hell of time. So let's grab these two blocks and let me first explain how this works. So you can use the /give your name and structure_block and structure_void to get these items. So the structure block has 4 features: the save, load, corner, and data. Now, save obviously does obvious stuff and saves the area, where then I will show you right here real quick. Actually, if you click on it and change this from data to save, you can type in the name of what you want to name your structure. So then later when you want to load it, you just type in the name and click load and it will load it. The relative position is where you're saving it. So if you put the block right here, or usually you want to put the block in a corner, it's the best place to put it. But if you put it 0, 0, it will spawn on top of the block. Having the one here allows it to spawn away from the block so it doesn't actually destroy it. But structure size is how far it is one direction, how high it is the other direction. This is X, Y, and Z, the structure size, if I'm not mistaken. Show invisible blocks is not needed for save. It is, if you want, needed for really nothing. I guess you'll see in a second. I'll show you guys. But either way, that's pretty much it for the save. And when you go to load, you can load it here, type in the name from the save, type in where you want it, and I don't know what this integrity and seed, I have no idea what that is, but either way, it'll load it for you. So I'll show you all this in a second. So actually, I'll show you right now. So if we go out here, I put some gold blocks in the corners. Let's make this daytime /time set day. Alright, so what you have to do is you place one here, and we will name this my home. Alright, actually no. We shall name this home. There we go. So if we hit done here, that is on data, that is why. Corner, name this home, right? Hit done, fly all the way to the other corner. Make sure you have all the blocks within your space, just like you would in World Edit if you guys have used it. Place it here, go back to corner, and also name it the same exact thing, or else it won't be able to register exactly what you want. So this is going to take in a giant square field. If you guys don't know, it will capture all the blocks this way, all the blocks that way, and all the blocks up. So then I want to put my save here, or wherever relative distance that you want. I'll switch this to save, and I'm going to name this the same exact thing as home. I'm going to show invisible blocks and detect the size. So this is exactly what we want to see. We want to see that all these blocks are being captured here, all these blocks inside are being captured. They have an issue with the item frames and the items in the frames. They don't take it. They will take signs though, however, which is pretty awesome. Now, just so you know, these blue squares are actually air blocks. So this is a kind of interesting feature I wanted to show you guys. I'll explain this shortly when we go down there exactly what the air blocks and this void block does, because if you right click this blue one, it turns it red, which is creating a void. Which I will explain now. So actually, let me first, before I do anything, let's save this. So save that. So now I have my structure saved. So when I want to later, I can, I guess, load it in, which I will show you after this. So what we want to do is, if we don't use the void blocks, if we don't fill in all those blue squares with these with this awesome little void block thing, then it will look like this. It will fill everything in with air blocks, okay? All those blue squares would be right here inside this, and you would be able to, I guess, go inside it. It wouldn't be really part of anything. It would just break everything in its way and fill it with air. So if you filled it with the void blocks, this little structure void thing, and made all those red, it would look like this. All this would be filled in with whatever you placed it in. So for example, see how, yeah, it'd be exactly like this. Perfect, just exactly like this. It would fill in. So if you put it in the sand here, it'd be covered in sand. Every bit that was air would be sand if it was covered in void. You have to make them all red. But if you don't, then it would look like this. This is exactly what it would look like. So let me just show you this real quick. Now if I place this down and I wanted my structure put in, let's fly right here. Let's place this down, go to the load section, and type in home. Now this is actually really cool. You want show bounding box on. So I wanted to, I guess we'll spawn it that way. I'll change the position later so you guys can see. But let's do home. So if I hit done, and then go back, hit load, it will show me the space exactly where my home is going to be. Now this is cool because it gives you the option of, do you really want it here or do you want it somewhere else? So say for example, if we wanted to move this, I don't know, let's do 7 and hit load. And there you go. It moved up and it spawned my place. Exactly where I wanted it. So it's pretty cool having this feature because you can actually move all your house all over the place, which is really cool. So I guess it's a little nifty thing. You don't ever have to use World Edit again, which is absolutely awesome because having to load that mod in every time was a pain in the ass, and I'm really glad it's back. So let's break that at the moment. Don't really need it anymore. I'll break these corner pieces just for, I guess, future reference. I don't know. Don't really need them. So let's go to the next thing. What do we have next? We just finished all that, so we can huck those out now. And now, what's here? Okay, so we have a new thing called a bone block. The bone block is pretty cool because they have these new generated structures underground that are like a kind of like a skull looking thing and ribs, like the rib cage of an animal, like a giant whale. But they're very difficult to find. I've found very hard times trying to find these things. I had to go in spectator mode with night vision to find them, and it was an absolute pain. I have it located right here. So if we type in /TP quags to 234.43 -24, we shall go to the first one. So here's the rib cage. I hollowed it out just a bit. It's really difficult to find. There is actually no connecting cave to it. I just found it randomly sitting in blocks, which is very odd because if they are going to put structures in, they should allow you to be able to find them without having to strip mine to find them, which is I feel like they should fix a little, but you know, it is 1.10. There are a bit of bugs and fixes they need to do. And yeah, so this is pretty cool though. They are made of bone meal, which you guys will see when we head back. You can make it, I think, out of 9 bone meal you can make 1 bone block, and depending how you place them, they're just like wood. They'll face different directions, and they also come with coal blocks, which I'm not really sure why. Probably like some historical oils or something. I have no freaking idea, but it's cool. It's really cool having this here, like being able to see these fossils. Now it'll be cool, like my little personal preference, it would be so cool if this had like a little map or treasure thing that you then had to go find in the real world, kind of like the end where you use the ender eye to go find where the end is. It's something like that, you know, like a little puzzle or map or something to go find exactly what this creature was that leads to a boss. I don't know, probably a mod or for some other time, but either way, this is a cool new structure they added. There's another one that we can go see right now. Let's go there. So I thought it'd be cool to show you guys exactly how to find one of these things. So here's a giant cave I guess I found. I kind of cheated and used the spectator mode again. But either way, there's a cave. Now, it's very difficult. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. You can find them if you strip mine all over, but it's very difficult. So if you dig through this wall here, I guess you happen to find it. Now, this was all covered in stone. I hollowed it out, so this is not what it normally looks like. But this is kind of like a little skull thing right here where the eyes would be and the mouth, and I guess the back of the head here. Now, it's pretty cool. Not really sure how this is going to be implemented into the game. Like, this is exactly what it is right now. You just find the fossils, and you can use the bones as bone meal instead of having to farm skeletons up the butt all the time. But yeah, so it's very difficult to find these things. I hope they fix that. I'm not really sure what they could do to do it. Maybe have like some, I don't know, like little bone stalagmite or something on the outside that'll help you find it instead of it being in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. And I did find a zombie spawner right here. It's actually pretty cool. But either way, let's head back and see what else we have in store. So the next thing is actually my favorite update to this entire 1.10. So it's known as the Magma Block. It's found exactly in the Nether, right next to the lava sea. So if you were down at the bottom of the Nether, I'll show you guys in a second, or actually later, once we're done all the stuff up here, we'll head to the Nether and I'll show you guys. But if you guys go down to the lava, you will find a bunch of this. It is literally everywhere, but you can mine it with absolutely anything. And to craft it, you can use 4 magma cream, which is cool, but you can't reconvert it back, which really sucks. But they generate in large pockets, such as dirt or granite you'd find above here, so you can get tons and tons of it, and it acts as a natural light, which is pretty cool. But once you step on it, you start getting damage. It does not light you on fire, it does none of that, it just hurts you, kind of like a cactus if you stand on it. But the cool thing about this is I set up a little scenario here where we get to experience exactly how bright these things can be. So let's grab this out of here, and if we place one here, see how it glows already? Now, this is the really cool feature about this, is whatever light data it takes in will then produce the light it received. For example, if I place the torch over here, not much light is receiving to this, correct? So if I then break this, it will keep the light that it just received. So if that doesn't make sense, let me place it right next to it. See how bright the room is? If I break this, it stays that bright. So it took in the light from the torch, which is absolutely awesome. So now what we're probably thinking, for example, actually I'll show you this real quick. If I place those two and place this here, see how this one's duller and this one's brighter? It stays the same, which is absolutely freaking awesome. So now what I was questioning when I first saw this was, what if I break this block here? Let's take, oh my god, you stupid weather. Well, that's pretty cool though. If it rains on it, you get little particle effects. Oh, that's awesome. So if I have it break to the light here, it's super bright in here, which then you would think, does it keep the light? So if you close this up, it keeps the light. How freaking cool is that? The only problem is if you do break it, it does lose the light source. So you have to redo it. But either way, that is freaking awesome. This is absolutely, like, look at this. It keeps the light. So then you can do this, get duller, duller, and I think that's it. I think that's the dullest it gets. Yep, that's the dullest it gets. Which is absolutely awesome, guys. Like, this is absolutely the coolest thing so far. So freaking cool that we have a new light source that takes in I guess, new light data, and you can literally customize your house, which is absolutely awesome. So let's head out of here and see the next thing. The next we have is a nether wart block. So I have no idea what this is for. I guess it's more decorative, where you can just, I guess, look nice. It kind of looks like flesh. If you guys played the Lycanites mod or whatever that is in the nether that makes flesh, it's pretty terrifying, but I have a feeling in the future they're going to make this a storage block, because they have hay, which you can store hay in, so I'm assuming this is going to be one. But what it takes is 9 nether wart filling a crafting table. That's all you need. It's pretty simple. So, not going to keep going into detail, it's more decorative. The next decorative block they have is a red nether brick. So this one is absolutely awesome. So if we go in here real quick, search up a nether brick. Let's grab it here. I almost clicked on the new one. Place it here and place it there. How freaking beautiful is that? I actually didn't even have to do that. I could have showed you right here. So how freaking cool is that? It is so beautiful. I absolutely love the color red, so I'm in love with this thing. But what you do is you take 2 nether bricks. Let's grab some of those. And let's take this. Let's grab some of these. And let's grab a crafting table. I forgot to put one down. We'll slap it right here on the wall. And if you put them here, here, and then 2 here, you get yourself a red nether brick. So you have to have a lot of nether wart to actually make something out of it, I guess. Oh, there they are. They're trying to hide from me. They don't want to go. They don't want to go. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you gotta go. But yeah, it's absolutely awesome. It has no purpose as of yet, and it only can be a block. It can't make stairs or slabs or anything, which I'm assuming will be in future updates. I have no idea. Don't take my word on much of this. Like, I'm not perfect. I can't explain all of this stuff. But yeah, either way, so far, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. So let's go on to the next one. These are a little more update stuff, but in the end, there's a lot of Endermen, which they have now put in the Nether Endermen, which I don't really understand why. There's already enough badass stuff there that's going to kill you. It's already scary enough. Why put even scarier stuff? Make it even harder? Whatever. Let's do it. Hardcore stuff. Let's keep going. In the Mesa biome, we can find multiple shafts that are filled with gold. So, let me show you that. If I fly this way, all the way over here, actually, let me show you in a second. Let me explain one more thing before we go on that journey. Over here, if the big mushrooms you find in forests and stuff, they can be even bigger now. Usually they're 4 high. Now they can be up to 7 or 8 high, which is pretty cool. In the plains biome, you can find a very lonely tree, which I'll show you in a second. Like the entire plains used to be nothing. You couldn't find one dang tree, which absolutely sucked. But now you can actually find a tree, which is super helpful, because if I spawn in a plains, I kind of want to get stuff quickly, and you had no opportunity, but now you can, because there's a chance to find a tree. Next is the villages. So villages have gotten a huge update. So whatever biome they're spawned in, typically you guys know, if they're spawned over there in the forest, they'll look like a forest. They'll spawn over there, they look like a desert. But they look more like them now. They used to look very generic. If, like, say the forest one was spawned in I don't know, a Mesa, it'd still look like a forest one. But it looks a hell of a lot different now. Like, for example, let me show you. So if we go here, let's type this in quags, 156 67 negative 1373. There we go. Right? That's correct. All right, let's go. So this is the new Savannah Village, which is really cool. They have the path going on, and it's pretty cool because it also changed the building colors, which is so freaking cool. Like, how cool is this? It literally looks awesome. Like, got the wood going, the houses are orange, you got the cool doors. I don't know why that's there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You got some villagers going. They need to update this stuff. I don't even know what you use emeralds for. Like, literally, they're pointless in Minecraft still. But either way, it's pretty cool. They got some freaking weather. I hate this weather so much. I wish there was a feature just shut the weather off forever. But either way, you got some cool stuff going on. We have a new orange biome. Well, a new orange village, which is it's nothing too great. It's just something fun to look at, you know, little basic changes that make things better. So the desert village is still the same. They didn't really change much, but this one has changed quite a bit. It's nothing awesome, spectacular. But if you actually find one in the forest, it'll be dark wood instead of just the oak wood, which is pretty cool. They also get some more wood here. The paths introduced. It's a bunch of basic stuff still, but it's still pretty cool having all this added. So other updates really quick is command blocks. They have changed some more commands. I have no idea what they are, what they do. I don't play with them. I don't know. But they have also introduced some pretty cool things. I would show you the stray skeleton, but I'm going to actually throw up a picture here, because I can't seem to find him. I can't find an ice biome in the seed I made. And I don't know how to spawn them because they're not known as strays. I think they're data types. I don't know. I didn't look it up. But either way, I will show you the zombie, which is pretty cool. So normally, you guys know, this is a giant building. So I put one back there as well if you didn't see. I was testing. I didn't know. Alright, so if you guys know Minecraft, you know the normal zombie looks like this. But if you go and bring them here, they now look like this, which is absolutely awesome, which is pretty terrifying at the same time, because now if you set this to daytime, they don't burn. They don't burn at all. So now you get to fight zombies during the day, which really freaking sucks. Now before I forget, I'm going to show you guys the mine shafts in the Mesa, which is pretty cool. They're actually very difficult to find. I don't know about you guys. It takes me forever to find one of these damn things, which is why I built the place there, because there was no way in hell I was going to find this place. So it's pretty cool. Down here, it's not underground. It's actually above ground, most of them. Inside, I lit up partial places, I think. Let's grab a light just in case. And yep. So yeah, you have your own little mine shaft here now, and it has all the intricate wood and stuff, and it's filled with gold. Absolutely awesome. But the only thing is if we can find ourselves a minecart with a chest, I will show you. Okay, that was the end of that one. There's another one over here. Yet, see, it continues through here. It's freaking huge, this place. Absolutely crazy huge. Okay, so if we go here and check inside, it has a bunch of tracks, which I didn't see coming. I have no idea why there's so many, but there's so freaking many to that. But if we also go over here, if you adventured more, you would find there's another shaft, which I'm pretty sure is right here. Yes, nope, maybe so. I think it's over this. Is it? Where did you go? Well, I can't seem to find it, but I did find a second one somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. I broke the chest that was there just to see what was in it. But yeah, so this place is quite full of like mine shafts. Like this is the first one I found, but the second one was over there somewhere. But it's pretty cool that you could just get gold pretty quickly from this stuff. So yeah, definitely go to a Mesa if you really want to find that much gold. I don't really know what you're going to use it for, but it can be used for gold apples, I guess. Alright, I think that's going to be it for that. So I'm just going to show you guys some quick stuff real quick, which is going to be going to the Nether. Now, this is going to be quite interesting. I actually built a little something down there that shows how you can use some blocks. I don't know, I liked decorating, so I took some time and I decorated some stuff. But yeah, let's go check it out. So if you go down here, boom. See, I made a little place. You can actually use the blocks all together and it'll look... I screwed that up. That was supposed to be obsidian. Oh, god damn it. Either way, the blocks light up stuff pretty cool. Yeah, it looks pretty nifty. So let's go over here. Let's go in this chest. Let's grab a flint. Thank you. Let's light this bad boy. Yeah, I have a portal down there in case I ever need it. But yeah, so let's head on in here and see what the Nether has. So here we are in the Nether, and guess what I just found? Wham! Literally everywhere. It is so easy to find this stuff, and you can literally mine it with any pickaxe, which is pretty awesome. So I don't think I want to find any Endermen. It says there's Endermen here. I'm not really going to go out of my way to try to find them, but either way, it's pretty easy to find this stuff, which is pretty cool because you can then decorate your entire house with it, and it's going to look super sexy. So, and look what I just found. I found a fortress. How freaking cool. Well, that's pretty awesome. But anyways, that's going to have to do it for this, guys. If you enjoyed the 1.10 update, I will definitely do it for the future updates and extra things that we will see. But I don't know, this is my first time doing it. I thought it'd be nice to inform you guys of what I found or what I could, I guess, see and show you guys. But yeah, I know I did it a little late. I kind of thought of it late, so might as well do it now. But either way, some pretty cool updates, and yeah. I really enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button, comment below, tell me what you guys think about the update or what you guys want to see in the future updates, or if I missed something, please tell me. I don't think I missed anything that was too important. I think I got main details, like even command blocks and stuff. But either way, tell me in the comments what you guys think about all this and what you want to see in future videos. I'm here for you guys, also for my fun too, because I love recording these videos. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next. Oh, actually, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot to me. Please spread the word to everyone you know about this channel. It'll be super appreciative, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you and goodbye. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day.